Echoes of the unseen, a global tapestry of belief. Do you believe in magic? It is a question that has echoed through human history, whispered in countless tongues, across every conceivable landscape. Let us together peer into some of its most enigmatic corners where the line between the mundane and the magical seems to blur, and where the ancient ways still hold sway. Our first destination takes us to the heart of Eastern Europe, to Romania, a land of dramatic mountain ranges and deep whispering forests. Here, in the region of Transylvania, the legend of Dracula casts a long and imposing shadow, a name synonymous with the vampiric. At the center of many of these tales stands Bran Castle, often associated with Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure who inspired Dracula. For generations, local inhabitants have recounted stories of black magic being woven within its stone walls, of restless spirits that roam its corridors and battlements. Their presence felt most keenly when darkness descends. Even in our modern, technologically advanced age, the power of these legends endures with remarkable tenacity. The forests surrounding the castle, too, are said to be imbued with a unique and potent magic. The very landscape seems to hold its breath, guarding secrets of an age when magic was an undeniable part of life. We journey now to South America, to the immense, sprawling green expanse of the Amazon rainforest. Deep within its verdant, almost impenetrable heart, isolated indigenous tribes are said to continue the practice of ancient and extraordinarily powerful ritual magic. Traditions passed down through uncounted generations, untouched by the relentless march of the outside world. Many who have had fleeting contact with these isolated communities, or who have studied their traditions from a cautious distance, claim that the shamans of these tribes possess abilities that challenge our understanding of the natural world. This profound botanical wisdom is inextricably linked to their spiritual beliefs, each plant considered a sacred teacher, a conduit to the deeper energies that flow through this vast, untamed wilderness, a living library of magical potential. Our exploration now takes us to West Africa, to Nigeria, a nation rich in diverse cultures and ancient traditions. Here, nestled away from the bustling cities, lies a particular village, shrouded in an aura of profound mystery and whispered reverence, Jaja. Jaja has earned a formidable reputation, often referred to as the land of African voodoo, though its practices are unique and deeply rooted in local ancestral beliefs. The influence and perceived power emanating from Jaja are such that even governmental authorities are said to approach matters concerning the village with a distinct degree of caution, often choosing non-interference. It is a community where the spiritual and the mundane are inextricably intertwined, and where the ancient arts of sorcery continue to shape the destiny of its people. Chapter 4. Haiti, the resilient spirit of voodoo and its living traditions. This island, marked by a turbulent history and incredible resilience, is widely regarded as the world capital of voodoo, or Vodou as it is more accurately known by its practitioners. Here, voodoo is not a hidden cult or a whispered secret, it is a vibrant living religion, a deeply ingrained aspect of Haitian culture and identity, openly practiced and profoundly respected by a significant portion of the population. Rituals in Haiti are often public affairs, communal expressions of faith that involve drumming, singing, dancing, and the invocation of spirits known as Loa. Among the most sensational and often misunderstood aspects of Haitian voodoo are the tales surrounding bokors, sorcerers who are said to operate outside the mainstream voodoo societal structures, sometimes dealing in darker arts. The Houngans, priests, and Mambos, priestesses, are respected community leaders, healers, and spiritual guides, their knowledge of herbs, rituals, and the spirit world essential to the well-being of their followers. Chapter 5. India. Varanasi's sacred ghats and the austere Aghori. Our journey now leads us to the ancient, sacred city of Varanasi in India, a place that pulses with an almost overwhelming spiritual energy. The Aghori are Shaivaite ascetics, devotees of Lord Shiva, who choose a path that deliberately flouts societal norms and taboos. They are most renowned and indeed most feared for their terrifying rituals, which are often conducted in cremation grounds amongst the dead. Through these intense dark practices they seek to attain enlightenment and acquire supernatural powers, or siddhis. Yet they persist, a stark reminder of the diverse and sometimes profoundly challenging spiritual paths that exist within the vast tapestry of human belief, pushing the boundaries of asceticism and the pursuit of spiritual liberation. Chapter 6. Mexico, Mercado de Sonora, a labyrinth of spells and shadows. Hidden within this vibrant city lies a truly bizarre and fascinating emporium, the Mercado de Sonora, more colloquially known as the Witch Market. Here one can find an astonishing array of items, potions promising love or fortune, dried herbs for healing or hexing, animal skulls and bones, statues of saints and folk deities like Santa Muerte, candles of every conceivable color for specific intentions, amulets for protection, and even pre-prepared spells for a multitude of purposes. The vendors themselves are often practitioners, curanderos and brujos, who offer consultations, perform cleansings, limpias, and provide guidance on the use of their arcane wares. Our journey takes us to the African continent once more, to Sudan, and specifically to the bustling city of Omdurman, which lies across the Nile from the capital, Khartoum. The jinn, supernatural creatures in Islamic mythology and theology, are believed to be entities of smokeless fire, capable of interacting with and influencing the human world. The rituals associated with summoning or commanding jinn are shrouded in secrecy and considered exceptionally potent. Sudanese sorcerers, those who claim to understand the complex art of jinn magic, are both sought after for their abilities and deeply feared for the very same reason. Tales abound of jinn being commanded to influence the minds of others, to retrieve lost objects to offer protection, or in more malevolent applications, to cause harm or misfortune. In Omdurman and indeed across Sudan, the belief in the power of jinn and the sorcerers who engage with them remains a potent undercurrent, a reminder of a world that exists just beyond the veil of ordinary perception, full of unseen energies and ancient pacts. Chapter 8. Madagascar, Famadihana, Dancing with Ancestors in a Celebration of Life. We now travel to the unique island nation of Madagascar, a biodiversity hotspot off the southeastern coast of Africa, renowned for its extraordinary flora and fauna found nowhere else on Earth. Famadihana is a funerary tradition of the Malagasy people, particularly in the Central Highlands. Periodically, often every 7 years or so, families exhume the remains of their ancestors from the family crypt. The bodies, carefully wrapped in fresh silk shrouds, are then carried aloft amidst joyous music, singing, and dancing. Through magic, music, and dance, the Malagasy people reaffirm their bonds with those who came before, ensuring that the ancestral spirits remain benevolent guardians, shaping the fortunes and well-being of the living in a continuous cycle of remembrance and reverence. Chapter 9. Tanzania, the shadow of albino witchcraft, a perilous belief. Our exploration now confronts a deeply disturbing and tragic manifestation of belief in witchcraft, taking us to certain regions of Tanzania in East Africa. Here, a terrifying and entirely baseless superstition has taken root, the belief that the bodies of people with albinism possess potent magical powers, and that their body parts can bring wealth, success, or good fortune when used in black magic rituals and potions prepared by witch doctors. This horrific belief has fueled a brutal trade, resulting in the persecution, mutilation, and murder of innocent individuals with albinism. The Tanzanian government and various international organizations have been working to combat this horrific practice through education, law enforcement, and by providing protection for those at risk. But the deeply ingrained nature of these beliefs makes it an incredibly challenging battle. Chapter 10. Morocco FEs, the Atlas Mountains, and the ancient echoes of Seir. Our final destination on this journey into the world's mystical hotspots takes us to North Africa, to the Kingdom of Morocco. The city of Fez, with its labyrinthine old quarter, and the remote imposing Atlas Mountains, are particularly steeped in tales of sorcery and mystical knowledge. The traditions of Seir in Morocco are complex, drawing from pre-Islamic Berber beliefs, Sufi mysticism, and various folk magic practices. Morocco remains a land where the mystical and the mundane coexist, often in fascinating and enigmatic ways. Outro whispers of what lies beyond, the enduring quest for meaning. From the misty castles of Transylvania to the vibrant ceremonies of Haiti, from the sacred pyres of Varanasi to the bustling witch markets of Mexico City, we have glimpsed the enduring power of belief in forces that lie beyond the everyday. Whether one views these practices as genuine manifestations of supernatural power, or as complex psychological and cultural constructs, their impact on human societies throughout history, and even today, is undeniable.